Histrionic personality disorder. Diagnostic criteria 301.50 F60.4. A pervasive pattern of excessive emotionality and attention seeking, beginning by early adulthood and present in a variety of contexts, as indicated by 5 or more of the following. 1 is uncomfortable in situations in which he or she is not the center of attention. 2. Interaction with others is often characterized by inappropriate sexual, seductive, or provocative behavior. 3. Displays rapidly shifting and shallow expression of emotions. 4. Consistently uses physical appearance to draw attention to self. 5. Has a style of speech that is excessively impressionistic and lacking in detail. 6. Shows self-dramatization, theatricality, and exaggerated expression of emotion. 7. Is suggestible, i.e., easily influenced by others or circumstances. 8. Considers relationships to be more intimate than they actually are. Diagnostic features. The essential feature of histrionic personality disorder is pervasive and excessive emotionality and attention-seeking behavior. This pattern begins by early adulthood and is present in a variety of contexts. Individuals with histrionic personality disorder are uncomfortable or feel unappreciated when they are not the center of attention. Criteria 1. Often lively and dramatic, they tend to draw attention to themselves and may initially charm new acquaintances by their enthusiasm, apparent openness, or flirtatiousness. These qualities wear thin, however, as these individuals continually demand to be the center of attention. They commandeer the role of the life of the party. If they are not the center of attention, they may do something dramatic, e.g., make up stories, create a scene, to draw the focus of attention to themselves. This need is often apparent in their behavior with a clinician, e.g., being flattering, bringing gifts, providing dramatic descriptions of physical and psychological symptoms that are replaced by new symptoms each visit. The appearance and behavior of individuals with this disorder are often inappropriately sexually provocative or seductive. Criterion 2. This behavior not only is directed towards persons in whom the individual has a sexual or romantic interest, but also occurs in a wide variety of social, occupational, and professional relationships beyond what is appropriate for the social context. Emotional expression may be shallow and rapidly shifting. Criterion 3. Individuals with this disorder consistently use physical appearance to draw attention to themselves. Criterion 4. They are overly concerned with impressing others by their appearance and expend an excessive amount of time, energy, and money on clothes and grooming. They may fish for compliments regarding appearance and may be easily and excessively upset by a critical comment about how they look or by a photograph that they regard as unflattering. These individuals have a style of speech that is excessively impressionistic and lacking in detail. Criterion 5. Strong opinions are expressed with dramatic flair, but underlying reasons are usually vague and diffuse, without supporting facts and details. For example, an individual with histrionic personality disorder may comment that a certain individual is a wonderful human being, yet be unable to provide any specific examples of good qualities to support this opinion. Individuals with this disorder are characterized by self-dramatization, theatricality, and an exaggerated expression of emotion. Criterion 6. They may embarrass friends and acquaintances by an excessive public display of emotion, e.g., embracing casual acquaintances with excessive ardor, sobbing uncontrollably on minor sentimental occasions, having temper tantrums. However, their emotions often seem to be turned on and off too quickly to be deeply felt, which may lead others to accuse the individual of faking these feelings. Individuals with histrionic personality disorder have a high degree of suggestibility. Criterion 7. Their opinions and feelings are easily influenced by others and by current fads. They may be overly trusting, especially of strong authority figures whom they see as magically solving their problems. They have a tendency to play hunches and to adopt convictions quickly. Individuals with this disorder often consider relationships more intimate than they actually are, describing almost every acquaintance as my dear, dear friend, or referring to physicians met only once or twice under professional circumstances by their first names. Criterion 8. Individuals with histrionic personality disorder may have difficulty achieving emotional intimacy in romantic or sexual relationships. Without being aware of it, they often act out a role, e.g., victim or princess, in their relationships to others. They may seek to control their partner through emotional manipulation or seductiveness on one level, while displaying a marked dependency on them at another level. Individuals with this disorder often have impaired relationships with same sex friends because their sexually provocative interpersonal style may seem a threat to their friends' relationships. These individuals may also alienate friends with demands for constant attention. They often become depressed and upset when they are not the center of attention. They may crave novelty, stimulation, and excitement, and have a tendency to become bored with their usual routine. These individuals are often intolerant of or frustrated by situations that involve delayed gratification, and their actions are often directed at obtaining immediate satisfaction. Although they often initiate a job or project with great enthusiasm, their interests may lag quickly. Longer term relationships may be neglected to make way for the excitement of new relationships. The actual risk of suicide is not known, but clinical experience suggests that individuals with this disorder are at an increased risk for suicidal gestures and threats to get attention and coerce better caregiving. Histrionic personality disorder has been associated with higher rates of somatic symptom disorder, conversion disorder, functional neurological symptom disorder, and major depressive disorder. Borderline narcissistic, antisocial, and dependent personality disorders often co occur. Prevalence. Data from the 2001 to 2002 National Epidemiological Survey on Alcohol and Related Conditions suggests a prevalence of histrionic personality of 1.84%. Culture-related diagnostic issues. Norms for interpersonal behavior, personal appearance, and emotional expressiveness vary widely across cultures, genders, and age groups. Before considering the various traits, e.g., emotionality, seductiveness, dramatic interpersonal style, novelty seeking, sociability, charm, impressionability, a tendency to somatization, to be evidence of histrionic personality disorder, it is important to evaluate whether they cause clinically significant impairment or distress. Gender-related diagnostic issues. In clinical settings, this disorder has been diagnosed more frequently in females. However, the sex ratio is not significantly different from the sex ratio of females within the respective clinical setting. In contrast, some studies using structured assessments report similar prevalence rates among males and females. Differential diagnosis. Other personality disorders and personality traits. Other personality disorders may be confused with histrionic personality disorder because they have certain features in common. It is therefore important to distinguish among these disorders based on differences in their characteristic features. However, if an individual has personality features that meet criteria for one or more personality disorders in addition to histrionic personality disorder, all can be diagnosed. Although borderline personality disorder can also be characterized by attention-seeking, manipulative behavior, and rapidly shifting emotions, it is distinguished by self-destructiveness, angry disruptions in close relationships, and chronic feelings of deep emptiness and identity disturbance. Individuals with antisocial personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder share a tendency to be impulsive, superficial, excitement-seeking, reckless, seductive, and manipulative. But persons with histrionic personality disorder tend to be more exaggerated in their emotions and do not characteristically engage in antisocial behaviors. Individuals with histrionic personality disorder are manipulative to gain nurturance, whereas those with antisocial personality disorder are manipulative to gain profit, power, or some other material gratification. Although individuals with narcissistic personality disorder also crave attention from others. They usually want praise for their superiority, whereas individuals with histrionic personality disorder are willing to be viewed as fragile or dependent if this is instrumental in getting attention. Individuals with narcissistic personality disorder may exaggerate the intimacy of their relationships with other people, but they are more apt to emphasize the VIP status or wealth of their friends. In dependent personality disorder, the individual is excessively dependent on others for praise and guidance, but is without the flamboyant, exaggerated emotional features of individuals with histrionic personality disorder. Many individuals may display histrionic personality traits. Only when these traits are inflexible, maladaptive, and persisting and causing significant functional impairment or subjective distress do they constitute histrionic personality disorder. Personality change due to another medical condition. Histrionic personality disorder must be distinguished from personality change due to another medical condition in which the traits that emerge are attributable to the effects of another medical condition on the central nervous system. Substance use disorders. The disorder must also be distinguished from symptoms that may develop in association with persistent substance use.